So looking at the Sofirn SP36 PRO, it's actually a beautiful flashlight. It's machined real well. The checkering is awesome. Just feels real nice in your hand. The anodizing, so man, stuff's come a long way. It's got that Anduril UI, which could do a whole different video on that because that's pretty complex user interface. But once you get it, I think the next flashlights I buy, I'm going to look for that specifically because it is pretty cool. As far as Anduril goes, I think it's one of those things you're either going to love it or hate it. It's pretty complex, but you can put it in, I forget what they call it, muggle mode maybe, which is like easy mode, and I feel like that's probably the mode for people if they don't want to mess with it. But just having all those features available to you is really cool. Sorry, I'm getting winded here. Size-wise, it's about the size of a Red Bull can, maybe a little thicker. It is substantial. It weighs quite a bit. Worst case scenario, you could chuck this at somebody's head or something and it would do some damage. Not that you're going to want to do that, but wrap it in a sock or something. So just now starting to get dark, and you can really see how this lights up the trail. I mean, it is bright. This is on high now, not turbo. The other thing you're going to want to do, obviously, if you get this, is to go through and actually program it. I wouldn't. It's worth it to learn how to program all the features in the step mode, and ramp mode, and what happens when it starts stepping down. It's really too big for a trail flashlight, so let's see how it works otherwise. You can really make out, a fair amount of detail. I think if you were looking for an animal or a person or that too, this kind of has a little extra punch where you might notice something a little off at a distance. Alright, and you can see the tops, and really does a good job of lighting stuff up. Now I wanted to see if you have like a higher vantage point, so I climbed up on this and I'm kind of holding the flashlight high, looking down, and yeah, it's got a bright focal point. Okay, so I'm compressing about an hour's worth of walking into a couple seconds here, but I usually carry like an ultralight flashlight or a headlamp when I'm out hiking on the trails, and I carried this for the first time, and I gotta say I am hugely impressed. You get spoiled carrying such a big light, but it does a really excellent job of lighting up the trail, so I would definitely do this again. All right, here it is against the normal headlights of the car. And yeah, you can see it is much, much brighter. And finally, let's take a quick look at it against the brights on the same car. Different location, and it looks like the vantage point is a little lower here, so it seems brighter. But I'd still say the flashlight's brighter than the car lights. Quick look at the strobe effects available in Anduril. This is the party mode first. Then tactical mode. You can't tell here, but it just absolutely blows you out of the water. Then you move on to Lightning Storm, which is actually pretty cool the way it works. Good for sleeping and relaxing. Then you move on to the candle mode, which is very kind of subtle and dim, but still pretty cool. It goes over to Bike Flasher, which is probably my least favorite of all of these. You get into strobe mode by press, hold. Then you can go brighter, faster, or dimmer, slower too by using the Anduril UI. So my overall thoughts, I like it quite a bit. I'm sure if you're really into flashlights, there are better options, but just for something you can pick up for, I don't know what it was, about 55, 60 bucks on Amazon, I think it's an excellent flashlight. Thanks, and have an awesome day. Okay, so a quick postscript. You can see I took 2 of the batteries out of there, left one in. I'm going to attempt to put this on one-handed. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Alright, one-handed, I saw it blink, and so it will run off of a single cell. So, just throwing that out there. Alright, take care.